Okay, guys, this is Carmelo Anthony. He's an 11th grader. He ended up stabbing another kid named Austin Metcalf at a track meet, which ended up unaliving him because that knife went into his heart. Now, I have seen so much misinformation online. It's insane. Also, trigger warning. If you don't want to have a bad day, don't watch this video, don't go to these comments. Because it's been chaotic and everybody's been fighting about this situation. It's like a massive divide. And race is being brought into the conversation. Now, here's the most accurate story that I'm hearing. There was a track meet and it was raining. Supposedly, Karmelo goes and talks to a coach. He gets permission to sit under a tent. Who knows, regardless. Now, this tent was the rival team's tent. Austin and his twin brother Hunter approach Karmelo. Austin's like, hey, you gotta move. Now, there was probably more words exchanged. Hunter goes on an interview and tells more detail. And he says after they asked him to move, supposedly Karmelo got aggressive and started talking reckless. And then Karmelo said, make me move. Or another thing that's going around in articles, if you touch me, you're gonna find out what happens. And allegedly he was already reaching into his backpack. And then allegedly Austin goes over there, grabs his arm and his backpack trying to move him. Austin takes out the knife, boom, stabs him. Hunter runs over to his brother. He's trying to help him. He's trying to stop the bleeding, but he ends up passing away in his arms, which is sad as fuck, especially when this is all over a seat. After this, reports say that Karmelo ends up running away to go talk to a school resource officer, and he claims that it was self-defense. He even tells the police, it's not alleged, I did it. Now, personally to me, it does sound like an overly excessive way to defend yourself, unless there's more to the story. Now, the question that's being asked, why is a knife even being brought to the school? So some people believe this was premeditated. He planned to do this. That he sat right there specifically hoping that someone would confront him, which some people think is a reach. I don't think that just because you have a weapon that you were planning to use it. But because that was said, people are comparing this to the Kyle Rittenhouse situation. If you don't remember, this is when the George Floyd riots was happening. A bunch of hoodlums were looting from Target, which, by the way, that happened in my city. Kyle came outside with the AR-styled rifle to protect businesses, I guess. People saw this as a threat, and he ends up shooting 3 people. And then he had a trial, and his verdict was not guilty. And they said it was self-defense. Let's compare. It was illegal for Karmelo to have a knife at school. It was illegal for Kyle to possess an AR-15 style rifle. Karmelo is carrying a weapon with him. He must plan to use it. Kyle brought a weapon that's designed to unalive people to an area he doesn't live at. This must be premeditated and he plans to use it. Another argument that's comparable. Austin put his hands on Karmelo first, so deadly force was justified. Protesters put their hands on Rittenhouse first. Deadly force is justified. One thing I will say, a knife is not designed to unalive people. There's many uses, so you can never know why a person has it. This pew-pew is designed to unalive people, so we know why you had it. We can go on all day, but that's what people are saying, okay? But this is why people are saying Carmelo Anthony is innocent. Now, before I go on, let's cut the bullshit. There's this autopsy toxicology report going around saying that at the time, Austin had MDMA in his system and probably other stuff, which explains why he was so aggressive that day. I want you guys to know, this is a fabricated document. The Frisco Police Department said that shit is false. At this time, that report has not been released. There's also another post going around. It'll say David Shilson making a report about the case. Frisco Police Department heard about this and they're saying that that was also fake. There's also this post getting copied and pasted. They're saying that Austin already knew about Karmelo, which I've not seen anything online that corroborated that story. This guy posted a video that blew up and he's saying, look, that's them together. So the twins lied about them knowing Karmelo, but I don't think that's Austin or Karmelo, and I don't see no one else saying this shit. Supposedly, something that's being said, the twin and Karmelo had an altercation beforehand on a different day about something, and that people at that school are saying that the twins were known to be bullies, supposedly. I really hate even just telling you this, because people are just saying shit out here. So now people believe the twins were trying to bully Karmelo at the track meet, which then made people believe that's why Karmelo had the knife in the first place. He was preparing to get bullied by the twins. I'm telling you right now, there's not enough information for anyone to know if that was fucking true. There's a weird ass echo chamber online and nobody's checking the facts. They're just throwing biased, emotional opinions on what happened. Okay, another thing. Karmelo is a track athlete. The twins are not. he wasn't even expecting to see them there. I've checked online, and this is what sounds right to me. It seems to be they were both involved with football. I read something that said that Austin would train with the track and field team too to work on his skills, and I believe that Karmelo did something like that too. I think they both had a reason to be there. The twins did not just ask him to leave, they tried to jump him. I don't know where they got that information from. Everyone has been saying different things. Before attacking him, they tried to take his belongings, broke his phone, and stomped on it. Again, I don't know where they got that information from. I have not seen one report where it says Karmelo told this to the resource officer or the police. Again, the twins are known bullies. I don't know where they're getting that from. Both of these students basically had a 4.0 GPA, honor roll MVPs. They're not known for being delinquents in school. If two 200-pound attackers came at your child, what would you expect them to do? At this point, because I wasn't there, I can't tell someone should they fear their life or not. But it was at school, so what was the worst that could happen? And yet, despite everything, the media is trying to destroy Karmelo's name. They keep posting a picture of him with an airsoft gun. And that's in this picture right here. I'm not a professional, but I can't tell what that is. I couldn't tell you if these were airsoft guns either. But I think the world's trying to do that thing where, well, look, he's holding a pew-pew, so he must be a bad person. In this case, if these are not airsoft guns, they both got him. Here's some notable mentions. People are saying his twin has been changing up the story a couple times. I've heard it. It sounds roughly about the same. Regardless, I don't think that he needed to be stabbed. And of course, there's people saying that black culture and black music is to blame for all this, which I fucking hate that argument. Now, guys, after all this happened, Karmelo is now getting charged with first-degree murder or some kind of murder, and he has a $1 million bond. They made him a GoFundMe to probably pay for that bail and for a defense attorney. He is getting massive support. He's already made 200 grand, which, as you can see here, pissed people off. They're like, what is wrong with you guys? Why are you helping a murderer? Karmelo is an evil person. Now on the other side, they're like, nah, F that. Justice for Karmelo Anthony. What makes you think you could put your hands on somebody? He stood his ground and protected himself. It was self-defense. Austin has a GoFundMe too. It's at 122 grand, which, you know, it definitely pissed people off because Karmelo's was like double and he lost his life. We're still waiting for more info, so I'll keep you updated. This is just a sad situation, and I pray for both families. If you end up ruining your day in these comments, I warned you. As I always say, guys, what do you think about this?